What is up, you guys? What is up, you guys? Getting stuff set up. Still new at the YouTube live thing, but we're gonna get it right. Ah, the sun is doing some weird stuff, but yo, it is what it is. But yo, guys, what's up, man? If you don't know me, my name is Ronnie, aka Dad Learns Money. I teach people how to make money online so they can leave the 9 to 5 jobs for good by meeting or exceeding their current income and replacing it with passive income by way of digital products, digital marketing, or affiliate marketing. We teach all those things in my community and on this channel. So today, I wanted to continue where I left off with the free first sale boot camp. Um, it's something new I'm starting up. I get a lot of people, they've already bought a lot of things online or started some of the stuff, and for whatever reasons they didn't finish or or they got frustrated, they got stuck. I even hear a lot of people saying that they have figured out how to like set up their funnel and get everything or whatever. They just don't know how to, turn it into income. They don't know how to get clicks. So that's basically what I'm going to be talking about in this video. How to get people clicking your link, even if you have no followers, you have no sales proof, um, you have no credibility or no authority to where people don't know if they could trust you. And you might even feel like you're an imposter because you're trying to tell people to do something and you may not even achieve the goal yourself. All right, so there's a psychology, there's a strategy, there are systems in place to help you do all of this. And we're going to talk about that in this video. So if you're ready to learn and you want to know how to do this, if this is you, comment in the comment section and tell me what's your struggle right now. If I named it or I didn't name it, tell me what's been frustrating, what's really making things hard for you that you haven't quite figured out. And I will see those comments and I'll be glad to answer those things for you. But till then, get your pens out, take some major notes, and we're going to make sure that we help you with this. Now, the free first sale boot camp, this is just the live version of it, but it's going to be an official boot camp where I'm going to tell you things to do over the course of 7 to 10 days in order to get your first sale. All right. I even provide you with a product that's absolutely free, easy to set up. It takes 5 seconds to set this up, literally. So you won't have to create anything from scratch or deal with any techie stuff. It's really just a click, copy, and a paste, and you'll have your digital product ready to sell so you can start making money. So that's for those people who don't have anything. But if you're already promoting something, you can use the same strategy as well. All right. So if you feel like nobody's clicking your link, you post, you share, you DM, you're doing all that stuff and it's still like crickets, this is the video that's going to change it, change all of that. Because today in this video, I'm going to show you how to get people to actually click your link, even if you have zero followers, no list, and no audience. And the best part, you don't have to beg them, you don't have to spam, or you don't have to annoy anybody. That practice is, oh, it doesn't work. Don't do it. If somebody's telling you to do that, you run. That is not how you do business. That is not how this generation works as far as converting them from uh, viewers or followers into actual customers. And also, I'm going to show you how to copy. I'm going to give you some copy and paste templates that you can make, that you can use to make people want to click without being salesy. So I want you guys to comment, I'm ready, if you're serious about getting traffic to your link. All right. And it doesn't always have to be a link to a product. Maybe you have a blog. Maybe you're doing some affiliate marketing, promoting something. Maybe whatever it is, your call to action, you can use the same strategy for whatever you're trying to get people to do. All right. So in the first sale boot camp, it's called the free first sale boot camp. It's going to be where I'm going to walk you step by step on how to get your first online sale. And again, this is no fluff, no overwhelm. When you get into it, it's just going to be straight to the meat, straight to the sauce, straight to action. All right. Just real moves that get results. All right. So if you haven't joined yet, I want you to hit the link in the description. I'm going to post it later on. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and put in the community link right now because when we officially launch, I'm going to present it to everybody in my community. I'm growing a brand new school community. I love school. So I want you guys to join us there. I think you'll love it. A lot of free value in that group. And yeah, we can do a lot of things that I can't do online inside the group. All right, so I'm gonna post that here if I can figure out how to. Here we go. So here's my free school group in the chat. Make sure you click. Let me know when you join so I can approve you and everything. This is super, super new. I haven't even set up all the automations and stuff yet. So yeah, make sure you join. I'll see you there. And I used to do Discord, but now we're doing school. All right. So, but trust me, you're gonna want to join this challenge. Tons of cool stuff I'm gonna be giving you. And again, like I said, it's free. And you want to be in that group so you can actually stay on track with this challenge. All right. So let's get into it. I just want to be real with you guys. Getting clicks is not about having followers. Everybody think that it's not about having followers. There's literally people on this uh, on social media, on whatever platform, and they have very few followers and they're crushing it. And I don't want you to start thinking, yo, it's already some people who's already got credibility or been doing it a while, know how to do it. I've seen absolute newbies started ground zero, don't know anything, to come in and use these strategies and instantly start getting clicks, getting leads, and getting sales. All right. And the way this works, because it's all about saying the right thing to people. All right. And not just the right thing to people, the right thing to the right people. All right. And let me just give you an example. You ever scroll past like a post and you go, wait, what's that? All right. And then like 2 minutes later, you're deep in their page or signing up for their freebie. That's actually not luck. That's messaging. And I used to post every day just like you, and I used to get zero clicks. And I learned that it's not about, you're not trying to shout louder. You're not trying to figure out how you can grab everybody's attention and distract people so they'll watch you. And this is where people, they go way overboard. Oh, maybe if I try dancing, maybe if I use these crazy AI videos that you can do now, maybe if I do this, do that. And none of it works. All right. Because it's all about connecting better. So when you go into this, you're not trying to get attention, you're trying to connect. All right, and I want you to think of it in sense of you walking into some type of gathering, maybe, let me see, Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving's coming up. So you're going into a Thanksgiving party, and maybe it's people there, a lot of people there you don't know, right? It could be an in-law, or maybe you were invited to a coworker's family Thanksgiving or whatever. And you're not gonna go in like trying to just steal people and pull people or whatever. You're gonna come in, you're gonna assess the room, you're gonna read the room, and then you're gonna try and learn ways how you connect and engage with people and start conversations. All right. What's up, Martin? He says, I'm working on my social proof. Listen, the social proof, and we're going to talk about that too. The social proof doesn't have to always be something you've helped somebody else do. If you're just starting out at ground zero, your social proof is whatever you've done for yourself. Okay? Start there with your social proof, but we'll get into that. All right. So there's a exact framework I use to get clicks, even with a small audience. And guys, literally, my YouTube channel, it's nothing extravagant. Now, I'm still under 3,000 subscribers, and I don't focus on subscribers, right? I focus on views way more than subscribers because more eyeballs see my content, the faster my business grows and the more sales I make. All right. And I don't focus too much on going viral with the views. I'm okay with the smallest views, but bringing the right people. All right. Because a few people can make you a lot of money if they're the right people for your content. All right, but we're gonna get into that. All right. So step one, okay? Step one when you're doing this, you want to lead with pain or desire. Okay? You have to lead with pain or desire. Okay? People don't click because of logic. All right. And when I say logic, it's logical to click something if I if it says something like want to make money online, yes, it's logical for me to click that if I was a person that needed some extra money, right? It's logical, but people don't click for those reasons. People click and connect because of emotion, right? And if you're on social media, especially depending on what platform you're on, people are usually coming to social media to get their minds off the logical stuff. Okay? So they're coming to laugh, they're coming to escape, they coming to probably hear more bad news. For example, imagine people who are probably online searching and trying to keep track of the government shutdown. Okay. And this is really affecting their lives. That's their paychecks. So they're going on there to get updates or something like that. All right. Or maybe they're going on there to see that person that makes them laugh on TikTok or Instagram or whatever and forget about their problems. All right. They're going there for that. Okay. So those are emotions. Okay. So it's that fear they're going for of what's happening in the world, or there's laughter or whatever. All right. So I'm going to give you an example. All right. So here are two posts. Okay. Post number one doesn't work as well. It's not as effective. So post number one, if you was posting on something like Threads, your and this is your CTA or your hook or whatever, and it says check out this system that pays commissions. Okay. That is nothing to a person. For all we know, this person don't even know what commissions are. All right. We can't assume that everybody understands what you know. And it's too broad, too vague, and there's no emotions in it. All right. But here's a post that has a little bit more impact and has a lot more emotion. Okay. If you've been trying to make money online, but everything feels too complicated, try this instead. That taps into that emotion. So now I'm targeting a more targeted group of people that are in a certain situation, and there's an emotion attached to it to where they can resonate and connect with me on that level. At least enough to pique their interest to see what it's about. And that's still a good start. So the second one, it sounds like a friend, not an ad. Because an ad is going to be like, check out this system that pays commissions. And we all know when you're watching YouTube or any other platform and you hear something like that, you're immediately going to click that skip ad button. All right. But if you notice more ads or people who understand this, they're gonna open up with something right off the bat because they know they only have a few seconds before you click that button, and they have to really connect with you as quickly as possible. So they got to say something that's gonna really, really make you feel like they're talking to them. Okay, so that's step one. You have to lead. Notice these words I'm telling you. Lead out with the pain of desire. It's not, hi, I'm Ronnie. No, lead with the pain. Okay? Come out with that first, or desire. It don't have to be a pain. It can also be a desire. Okay? So something that's hurting them or something they want really bad. All right? Lead with that. Straight up. All right. So you want to do that in your post, in your content, in your blog, or whatever. Even if you notice movies, right? Most movies start off with something really, really, emotional, impactful, and gets you excited for what's happening, what's going to happen in the movie. Why do you think all of these people are doing this? Right? It's a reason to hold your attention, to hook you, grab you, keep you, hold you, and convert you. Okay? But there's a process to this. So step one was lead with pain or desire. Step two, all right, add curiosity. Add curiosity. Okay, so that's number two. We're gonna add curiosity. Right here is where you gotta make them curious enough to click. Okay, so now that you have that attention, okay, now we have to point them to where we want to um, send that attention to. So I have you, you're here. Now that I have you, I want you to go there. Imagine this. I'm not trying to compare anybody to any pets or any animals, but we have a dog, right? So if we have a female dog, I don't know what breed she is. We got her from a shelter. She's actually in this room, but you can't see her because of my green screen. But anyway, when she's acting, when she's doing too much, right? And I don't yell, all right, because dogs don't understand when you're yelling or whatever. They get even more confused. And then one thing I don't want to do is make her afraid of me. So if she's doing anything, if she's being too jumpy or she got zoomies or she's doing too much, what I do, I have treats and I pull out a treat, right? That's gonna grab her attention, right? And I say, come with me or come, and she's gonna follow that treat to wherever I go, and just so she could get it. All right, that's the same way it kind of works when you're doing this same thing. All right, we have to stop them. I'm stopping the zoomies from the dog, get their attention with something that has an emotion. She's emotionally attracted to these treats. She's addicted to them, right? They taste great, right? And then I take that treat, right? And that's you like, what do I got to do to get it? That's the curiosity. Where do you want me to go? I want that. Where is this going? And I'm leading her to her crate or whatever, or to her dog bed. So you make them curious enough to click. So I'm going to give you this an example right here. So before we said, if you've been trying to make money online, but everything feels too complicated, try this instead. So that was the hook with the emotion. That's the way we're leading with desire. So step two, how we will make them curious enough to click. We're going to say, I use this free tool to make my first $27 online without selling anything. All right. I want you to understand that formula. Okay. I used, all right. So I did it. That means if I did it, you could do it too. This free tool is the big part of the curiosity. What is it? Right? So that's the curiosity. And then to make my first $27 online. So we're talking to the people who probably haven't made any money online, but have started and not having any luck. All right. To make my first $27 online without selling anything. Okay. So maybe those people are like, oh, I feel like I'm too salesy. I'm too pushy. I'm being too spammy. It's not working. Right. And they've already seen how these people selling it and they're not even trying. Like I even bought this stuff and I didn't even tell me to. Right. Let me see what he's doing or she's doing so I can do it too. So we're adding the curiosity. Lead with the pain of desire. All right. And then we're adding that curiosity. That one line, I used to make this free tool to make my first $27 online without selling anything, sparks curiosity. Now they need to click. I want you to let this soak into your brains. You need to get people needing to do something for you. All right. Want is different from need. Okay. You want to get people needing to click. They can't resist it. Okay. I won't go too deep between want and need, but we all know from ourselves, you can want something and there's things that you need. All right. So let that soak. All right. Then step three, you want to be relatable. Be relatable. Okay. Being relatable, a lot of people complicate this and make this super difficult or whatever, but being relatable, all it means is just showing that you're human. The biggest edge that you have over all of your competition, pay attention. The biggest edge that you have over all your competition is that all of your competition can't be you. You can reach a certain amount of people that they never will be able to reach. Even with all their credibility, all of their accomplishments, all of their claims, all the stuff they've done, there are still lots of people that just can't connect with them, but they could probably connect with you. All right. So let me give you an example of a relatable post. Okay. I was broke trying to figure this out. So if I can do it, you can too. Simple. That's human. Not many people are going to say I was broke. And there's so many ways you could say, you could even go deeper into broke. Like I even, if you watch my videos, I say, yo, I was so broke, I was using Burger King's free Wi-Fi with a desktop computer. And that's how I made my first sale online off of Burger King's free Wi-Fi. So if I can do it, you can do it too. I remember some time ago, I got a lead and we got on a call. And one of my questions was, yo, what made you choose me as someone to help you on this journey? And it was a guy, he said, yo, I was watching your video and you said, um, uh, you invested money that you didn't really have, right? In order to get out of the situation by not doing that was keeping you there. And he said when he heard that one sentence, he clicked and summed up because he totally got that. All right. But sentences like that, they build trust instantly. People be like, okay, it's not just me. You're giving them that hope. Okay. All right. So step 4 is you're gonna make the CTA feel natural. Now, CTA stands for call to action. All right. So people don't like being sold to. You basically want to make people feel like they made the decision to do it and not you telling them to do it. All right. I know it's crazy and weird, but that's just how it is. So that's a recap. I want you to walk through this thing again. Lead with pain is number 1. Add curiosity, be relatable, and 4, you have to tell them what to do. All right. Now that you've done all of this, you got to tell them what to do, but you got to make it feel natural. And that's the only, uh, not the only, but that's one of the biggest things that separates the professionals from the beginners. All right. People hate being sold to, but they love feeling like they're moving forward. Write that down. You can post that on Threads. I like that. People hate being sold to, but they love feeling like they're moving forward. All right. And here's an example post. All right. If you want to see how I did it, the link's right there. It's 100% free. Just follow the steps. You're not selling, you're inviting. You're not selling, you're inviting. So I want you to understand that. Try not to sell, try to invite. Okay? Try not to sell, try to invite. All right. And that's how you get people in the room. We're trying to get them in the room. The room could be your website, it could be your community, it could be your email list, it could be subscribing, it could be commenting. We just want to get them in the room because that's going to start the conversations. That's going to start the pebble dropping in the pool, in the whirlpool. That's going to start everything. Now it's on them. They took the action. They basically saying, hey, yeah, I want to learn more. Tell me more. They signed up for this. So now we're not being salesy anymore. They came to you and basically said, hey, I saw your video. Can you tell me more about that? Now we've broken the ice and it's so much easier. Okay. All right. So now I know what you guys are all thinking, and I get it a lot. Okay, Ronnie, what do I actually say when I post? Don't worry, because I wrote some posts and I got some that you can copy and use today. Again, all of this is going to be in my free first sale boot camp because I've been getting a lot of people. They say, "Hey, I I I can never get the first sale. I sign up for this stuff, I get started or whatever. I don't know everybody's story, but I do get a lot of feedback. So I create stuff, create solutions for problems that people are having. So that's why I have this first sale boot camp. All right, and it's going to help you learn how to get that traction and momentum going while helping you get in your first sale that you can repeat over and over again on whatever you do. All right. So I got you some posts that you can copy and use today. And these they work on Instagram, Facebook, Threads, or YouTube. Okay. So I'm gonna share my screen so you can actually see these posts. Let me see if I can do this. Give me a moment. Do do do. Oh, hold on. I got to, yeah, I think I did it. All right, now we can share. And I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. I think I made it too big. Let me know if you guys can see my screen. Okay, cool. All right, so post number one. All right, I'm checking my screen to make sure it's actually showing. Okay, so you can see it. Cool. Hope everybody's still with me. All right, so post number one is a post I call I finally did it post. If you guys go look at my social media, especially me like over on Threads, or go to my community or my YouTube channel, you're gonna see these formats and stuff like that. Because I use this stuff. I'm not just giving you stuff that's pulled out of the air. All right. And by the way, ChatGPT can help you with all of this. I have the formula. I teach it to ChatGPT and let it know what I actually want and how I want it done, right? And then it helps me with these posts. So you don't burn yourself out. We got AI now. It can help you do that. Okay. So post number one, I finally did it. Okay. If you've been trying to make money online for months, I um, I kept overcomplicating it until I found a free tool that does it all for me. I made my first commission today and I'm still shocked. If you've been trying and keep getting stuck, this might help. And you want to get people to do something, link in bio or comments. You can use these posts. All right, and again, in the free first sale bootcamp, I'm going to give you tons more posts like this that you can post. If you use these posts within the first 7 to 10 days, you're going to get definitely going to get clicks. You're definitely going to get leads, and you're going to get your first sale. All right, it's that simple. All right, you just got to do the work. So there's a post right there. You're welcome. You can have it. So here's the next one. Starting the challenge. All right, so I'm just using the example of posts that I'm using, and I taught you the formula first, okay, so that you can see it inside of these posts. So let me know that you guys understand this, okay? And if you don't understand this, put the questions in the comments. That's what this whole thing is for. All right. So starting the challenge. I joined this free boot camp to finally make my first online sale. It's beginner friendly, step by step, and I'm committing to finishing it. If you want to do this with me, join here. It's 100% free. All right. Once again, we're inviting. All right. What we're doing, because I'm trying to go back as if I was just starting out and I didn't have everything that I have now. So now I'm just documenting the journey. All right. And I'm making these posts real simple so that you could just only see the formats and the steps we just talked about. All right. So if you can see right here, I joined this free boot camp to finally make my first sale. That's curiosity. All right. Here's that uh, um, lead with pain or desire. You've been trying to make money online for months. All right. I want you to identify all these things. Okay. Step three, post three. This one free tool helped me set up everything, check out pages, emails without paying for 10 different apps. I've been using it for my bootcamp challenge, and it's wild how simple it is. Link below. Look, it's nothing else. Nothing else. You want to leave them with something and a reason to move forward. And some bonus tips, all right, to really, really make this go hard. If you got like some photos or screenshots of some stuff, that helps too. All right. If you have them. Maybe you built your landing page, right? That's all you've done, but they haven't done it. And you could say, this free tool helped me build my first landing page. All right. And tell your experience. Before I was using 3 different tools and none of them worked. Now I do everything all here. Okay. And then they see the screenshot. Right. That's all you do. All right. Those are my 3 posts. Let me go back. Oh, here we go. All right. So those are my 3 posts, okay, that you can use. Free, simple, that you can keep. All right. And there's going to be more of these inside my boot camp. All right. But here's what I want you to do right now. I want you to pick one of those templates. All right. And if you have one, if you have an affiliate link, if you got a website, a landing page, you got a blog, you have a YouTube channel, you got a Facebook account, whatever it is, okay? Add your own CTA to it and post it. All right? Post it today. And when you do, I want you to come back to this live. Hopefully it'll be posted. All right? And I want you to comment, post it. All right. And again, if you haven't yet, I'm going to put that free link inside my school community and you can join us there. All right. And when I officially launch this first sale boot camp, you'll get notified so you can do it with us. All right. Now, if you guys have any questions, whether or not this live is uh, live right now or you're watching the replay on it, put your questions down in the comments, okay? And I always reply back. I definitely will. And again, if you want to join the free first sale boot camp, join the community. It's probably going to be starting. I'm aiming towards next week. All right. And you'll be able to do it. It's going to be like 7 to 10 days. I'm going to show you everything from day 1 to day 10 that leads to you ultimately getting your first sale or your next sale. Or you'll learn if you're getting sales, they're just not consistent. You get 1 or 2 sales a week or a month or even worse. It's going to show you the strategy and the system to how to get sales consistently. You just rinse and repeat. You literally just rinse and repeat. And that's all I do. All right. That is all I do. And that's it. I'm gonna um I'm gonna show you guys some of my um posts. Let me see. I got so many. Let's see if we can share my screen. Let me guys know if you can see my screen. Move this over here so I can see you guys. Okay, you can see my screen. Cool. Because I can see it. Let me go back to it. Let me know if you can see my screen. Again, if you're still here, I'm going to actually show you some of my posts. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can really see it. What I'm teaching you, I actually do. All right. So here's a post from 4 days ago. All right. It was my $0 startup story. When I say I started from nothing, I mean nothing. No car, no savings, no Wi-Fi, just a desktop computer I was plugging into Burger King outlets. That's where I built my first funnel. That's where I made my first sale. Some people tell me they can't start because they're broke. I just smile. You can start broke. You just can't stay away. This is what I call, I'm trying to grow my threads. So I'm just trying to get engagement. All right, so these are engagement posts, but it still follows the same format. All right, there's that pain and desire, okay, that relatability right here, all right, and then that curiosity, okay, same thing. And then I just leave it wide open. You read this post, what are you gonna do? For some reason I can't scroll down, but that's all we're doing, folks. That's all we're doing. Oh, I can't scroll down because I'm on that post. All right, let me see if I can find another one. I'm even giving like value in some of them. Mm. All right, so here's a post right here to where when they see that finger, they know that they can read the rest of it. So we'll go into it, and then you see I have the rest of it here. So let me jump back up. Boom, boom. All right, so here we go. So this is post one. You make $3,000 a month, rent is $2,000, groceries are $400, and they tell you to save more. Look how powerful that addresses that pain, right? Now, I just want you guys to get simple, but I'm just showing you how, as long as you stay with that format, the different ways you can play with it. This is a gigantic pain, all right? You make 3K a month, rent is 2,000, groceries are 400, and they tell you to save more. All right, left them with that curiosity. All right, it's not that people don't know how to budget, it's that the math literally doesn't math anymore. Relatability. You can cut Netflix, coupon groceries, stop drinking Starbucks, and guess what? You're still stuck, right? That's for people that's been doing that. They hear like, hey, and you gotta don't say you can't do something. Maybe you got to get rid of this other stuff right here. All right. At some point, it stops being a spending problem. All right. So that's where they're at. This is all that relatability, more curiosity. Okay, where is he going? And it becomes an income problem. All right. That's exactly why so many of us turn to digital skills and online income streams, not to just get rich overnight, just to stop choosing between rent and food. Look how powerful that is. All right. Uh-oh. Okay. If you're in that season right now, don't beat yourself up. Just start learning skills that actually raise your earning power. All of this is curiosity. They're asking themselves, what are those skills? All right. The world changed. Your income strategy has to change with it. All right. They feel the same way. they're gonna react to this. All right. And you might just look at this and say, yo, these people don't even like this post or whatever. It only got 7 views. Don't care about none of that. All right. Out of the 7 people, all right. One thing is we're like I said, threads is just I'm just trying to grow on threads. So I'm trying to connect. All right. I'm not trying to come in salesy trying to get people to buy anything because even though I've done some stuff, all people are doing when they come to me, they say, oh, he only got 74 followers. Okay. That's how people judge. But with your content, if you're being consistent, okay, posting content, targeted, strategic content, like what I'm telling you, well, I get all the time, and I'm able, if you look right here, I gotta fix this because that says YouTube leads and you just say threads leads. I'm glad I caught that. But anyway, you get people all the time that will come to your bio and click your link. They're called silent buyers, okay? Or silent opt-ins, okay? The same thing on YouTube, right? Like for my measly little channel, I get about this much every month, right? I'm not sure if it went to that screen the way you can see these guys. It's delayed on my other channel. Okay, there it goes. All right. And you'll go and you'll look and say, yo, he's not getting that many views. But if I'm just talking to directly to the people, like I don't want 400,000 views if all they do are is views and then nobody bought anything, nobody opted in, nothing came out of that. I just got the bragging rights if I got 400,000 views. And if you look on YouTube, right, it's people, they're saying, hey, I can get you the views. I show you how to get people watching your content, but you want to pay attention to saying when they're saying all that stuff, right? And not just views, sales. Because some people, they know how to get you views. And that's what they show you. Look, this channel got 500,000 views. This channel got 1 million views. This short got 8 million views. They're only telling you views. If you want your channel, if you're sick of being stuck in the 200, 500, 200, 150 views per video, then follow my strategy. And their strategy works, especially if they're showing it to you and have proven and got testimonials, but they're only views. But a person saying, hey, we don't care about views, we care about clicks. We show you how to put out content that actually targets the people that will be the perfect candidates for your products or services. They're not saying we're going to get you 1 million views. We're saying that the views you get are going to matter because those are the people who are looking for your content. I'm going to go follow your call to action and go buy stuff. That's why we don't care about the views. That's why I'm teaching you guys this format, okay? Because people are watching, and if nobody is watching, the algorithm is saying, okay, every day this person is putting out this stuff, and the algorithm holds no grudges. No matter what people say, the algorithm hates you. That is a bold-faced lie. The algorithm is only here to make the experience of the user on that platform a good one. It only wants to show them content they're interested in. And they already know what content they're interested in based off their previous engagement on how they interact with the platform itself. So when you drop a video and your video is talking about this thing, it says, oh yeah, Angie likes this right here. Let me show it to her. Or George likes this over here. Let me show it to him. And it keeps testing and retesting until you get better at finding those people because in your business, you're actually trying to learn your people. Okay? What are they going through? What pain or desire that they are having that I could lead with to stop their scroll and get them to click or watch or comment something? That's why I was talking about lead with the pain or desire right off the top, because that's going to hook them the fastest and have the biggest impact from anything else you do. All right, you learn all these 4 steps. Let's go back. I'm gonna do it again. Again, those links are gonna be to join the free first sale challenge, boot camp, or whatever is going to be in this comment section when the video posts, and it's also in the comments or the chat right now. So we're gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to those steps. So step 1, lead with pain or desire. Step 2, add curiosity. Step 3, be relatable. Step 4, make the CTA feel natural. All right? You do that, you're gonna go far. And also let me know what you would like me to address in upcoming videos, or what you need help based off everything you've learned, so I can create some content around it. All right? There we go, you guys. Thank you guys so much for following me and watching me, engaging with my content. Anything you've done with me and my team, I truly appreciate it. It's a blessing every single